Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a really basic glowy face. So we're not doing crazy eyeshadow or anything. If you have fair skin, dry skin, sensitive skin, you're in the right place. So what I'm going to do, what I put on my lips just to nourish them, I've got Burt's Bees Wild Cherry Moisturizing Lip Balm. Just to moisturize while we prep the face. So I'm just going to use the MAC Prep and Prime. I'm just going to give myself a little spritz before we start, because we need a good foundation for our foundation, you know. So what I'm going to prime my face with is, we're going to use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. And this is the illuminating one. I really like this. So for foundation, I am going to use the Hourglass Illusion. And the reason why I want to use this one is because it's got the Hyaluronic Skin Tint and SPF 15, and I'm in the shade Ivory. So I'm just going to put that on the back of my hand. It's really thick in consistency. Might be called a skin tint, but I tell you what, it's a foundation. So using the Morphe sponge, it's quite good. I like it. And I'm using a sponge because I do want it to sheer out a bit. If you use this foundation with a brush, it is quite thick, I will warn you. It's definitely not a light coverage, it's definitely medium, I would say. So I only have two Morphe products. I have this beautiful sponge and the Morphe 15H, which is not talked about much, but I don't have a warm shades palette, so this is my one warm shades palette, and it's pretty good. I feel like I'm the only person in the world, in the beauty enthusiast world, that doesn't have one of those massive palettes. I find them too overwhelming personally. Not to say that I'd never buy one, but I really don't have the storage space for those massive palettes, to be honest with you. I'm just going over with a little bit more to see if I can get a little bit more coverage, but you can see it's quite nice. It's more light to medium when you use a sponge. When you use a brush, it is medium coverage, I personally think. But it is really nice. I like to let that set. I don't like to powder when I'm trying to look youthful and glowy. And at the end, use a shitload of setting spray. How does that sound? For contouring, I'm going to use the Models Prefer Contour Collection. It is pretty old, so I don't know if they still use it, but I quite like it. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. I find it blends out really well, which is why we are using it. I do a little bit under there. It makes your bottom lip look bigger actually, because you're giving it a shadow, and the essential place. So I'm going to use my Furless Pro 5F flat angled face brush. This does better up here, but not on, it doesn't do as well on my neck. There's too much drag. So we'll do this on my forehead. I might even try using my sponge a bit, because I think I put too much on, so I need to shear it out a bit. Which was a good idea. I would really like to try some other cream contour sticks or palettes. I really want to try, but they're so expensive, that's why I haven't got them. The Hourglass, the one with the highlighter, the blush, and the bronze contour cream. I really want to try that. And my other one, oh, I really want to try the Tom Ford Illuminate palette. I went to the store, I went to David Jones, the Australian department store, and I got the Tom Ford sales assistant to put it on me. I want it so bad. It's so sheer, but he had it on his face and he's like, no, I've got too much on my face, but he looked amazing. He was just glowing. I was so jealous, but it's $100, so that's a lot of money. All right, I'm gonna do my under eyes, my contour. I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. And the reason I want to use this is Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. So it's a serum, so it's gonna have a more natural finish. Now, if you wanted to set your eyes, by all means, I can understand some people think I'm probably crazy for not setting under my eyes. But like I said, I like that natural dewy look. So I will just put a lot of setting spray on at the end. So for eyes, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever. This is my Makeup Forever Make Your Own palette. So in here, all the circles are the Makeup Forever. But I really like that I've got some neutrals with some pops of color. So I'm going to be using this one here, and then I think maybe a shimmer. So I've almost hit pan on this one. This is one of my oldest ones. So yeah, I'm going to start with the brown and then see how I go, because we're just doing a very natural look on the eyes. I'm not going to do anything crazy. So I'm just building that up to my desired amount. A little bit under. Okay, and then I will put a little bit of shimmer on the top. So I'm going to go in with this one here. And I'm putting that all over the lid because I just want a little bit of shimmer. It's very subtle, but very pretty. There we go. That's it. I'm not doing any darkening or anything. I really want it to just look natural. Makeup Revolution have some sister brands, and this one is the Freedom, and it came with this bronzing, what do you call it? Professional Pro Bronze Warm Lights, and it's really nice on my fair skin tone. And just kind of go over my face to give it a nice warmth. Because this is quite a fair shade. It's not to contour with. Okay, so for blush, I'm going to use the infamous NARS Orgasm. I got the Holiday NARS Holiday Edition with the Laguna bronzer, which is amazing. The Orgasm blush, and this is the Orgasm highlighter, which is also so beautiful. I absolutely love it. So we're just going to use the blush today. It's a beautiful pink with a little hint of peach undertone. It's just gorgeous. I've had this blush before. This is my second one. I totally forgot. I need to do my eyebrows. I do this every time I do makeup. I really need to do my eyebrows first, and I always forget. And I don't know why I always forget. It's like a recurring theme in my life. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in taupe. So the reason why I like this one is it comes with a spoolie. I love that. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Appeal Cosmetics Highlighter Drops in Platinum. This is what it looks like, and it came in the Bella Box subscription box, and I really like it. I think it's a beautiful highlighter. So I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so I don't accidentally overdo it. And I am going to use my sponge. So I'm going to use the right at the tip. See how beautiful that is? It's got a lovely glow, but it's not blinding. Don't always want a blinding highlighter. For eyeliner, I am actually going to use a brown eyeliner, and it is by LA Girl, and it is a gel liner. I'm using my Furless Pro 6E eyeliner brush that is angled, which makes life a lot easier. So I'm using brown because I want the natural look, just to give some definition to my eye. Alright, I ended up doing a little bit of a wing. It was inevitable. It just happened. It was unavoidable. Like, it took over me. So I'm going to do my Roller Lash by Benefit mascara, which is beautiful. I love it. I have like non-existent eyelashes. So I can really tell when there is a really bad mascara to a good one, because it is the difference between me having no lashes and actual lashes. So I really like... Oh, I have to let that dry, don't I? I just have to keep going. I really want to try the NARS Climax. I think it looks good. I think she looks pretty alright, but she's also pretty Xxxy. So lastly, all I have to do is my lips, and I just want something cute, natural, but maybe a little bit juicy. What do you think, guys? A little bit juicy? The brand Savvy by Designer Brand, sold at Priceline. It's the really cheap brand. This is a lip gloss of theirs. Does it have a name? This is French Rose, and it's really nice. So it looks really pink, but when you put it on, it's quite sheer. Smells good too. You know what it looks like? The new Fenty Fussy. That's what it looks like. Huh. I'm pretty sure this was under $5, because that's would have been why I bought it. I'm gonna use two settings because I didn't powder my face. I'm gonna use the NYX Dewy Finish first for that dew. Let's give that a go. Let that set. And then I'm going to go through with my MAC Fix Plus to just lock it in. Oh, there's just something about setting spray. Sometimes I think it's unnecessary, then other times I'm like, but it makes me so happy, so of course I'm going to use it. So that's how I feel about that. So this is my natural look. It's very basic, not claiming it's the most amazing look in the world, but if you're looking for what steps to take for a nice glowy natural look, but still know that, you know, you're wearing makeup, you're still making an effort, but you want to look good. Tell me what you think. Do you think this works? You can still see my skin, my freckles, but as I turn and I shift, I glow. So you tell me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please leave a comment. Please, let's interact. I would appreciate anything and everything. Positive, of course. We don't need no hate up in here. I'm just having fun. This is just a hobby of mine. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya!